Here with Gerry McNamara, assistant coach, Syracuse men's basketball. And Gerry, looking at this season and going into the ACC, all you knew when you were playing was the Big East. So obviously competition with Duke, North Carolina, going to be a little bit different. What do you think when you think of the ACC and walking into this season? What's on your mind about that?
Well, it's, unfamiliar waters, uncharted waters, as they say. So there's a little bit of nerves, from my standpoint. Like you said, every Big East season we went into, we knew it was going to be difficult, but you're so familiar with each other, you knew.
Yeah.
And, I think going into some of these big games, I think one of the things you have to keep in mind is making this transition to ACC is I think we adapt really well to it. I think it's our style of play. We play up tempo. We like to get out and run, and that's kind of how this league is. And we feel like we're going to fit in well. And again, once this thing starts, not that we're going to forget about the Big East, but once this thing starts, I think everyone's going to be pretty excited about the situation we're in.
When you look at a guy like Tyler Ennis, Coach Boeheim making the statement that he plays like a veteran, obviously with you spending a lot of time with the guards, what have been your takeaways from Tyler?
Tyler's probably the most intelligent player coming in as a freshman that I've worked with. He's well ahead on the pick and roll style that we play. A lot of the things that I'm teaching, he picks up pretty much immediately. And, he's a guy where you see a lot of guys in their first or second year, more likely their second year, they start to evolve. Tyler's been a winner, and he's been a true point guard for years. And, losing Michael and Brandon is a big part of what we did. And when you gain a Tyler Ennis, who's so far ahead of where most freshmen are when they come in, it's such a luxury, and really for us, and it's a big-time need. And, he makes my job easy because he's so intelligent. He picks it up quickly, and every time he comes to this court, he works hard.
As far as Trevor Cooney, where is he at, and how has he evolved at that 2 position? What do you think about where he's going into this season as opposed to where he's been before?
He's got a great mindset. He's had a great summer. Physically, he's as in good a shape as any player I've ever seen. He's got endless energy right now, and that's a testament to how hard he worked in the offseason. He lost a few pounds. He got so strong in his redshirt year because he took it so seriously in the weight room. And I feel like this summer he cut back a little bit, and now his fitness is fantastic. So I think the biggest thing for Trev is to translate what he's been able to do, because he's looked outstanding so far in the preseason year, and be able to translate it and go out in the game and calm your nerves a little bit and just relax and know that you can not only be effective but make a big impact.
Everybody talks about the outside shot, but he can also go inside, and his defense has been strong as well. And just go into those 2 elements of the game outside of taking the 3.
I think people fail to realize what Trevor did for us defensively, how good he was defensively for us last year. And that's something that we really, really value. There was times where we struggled to score the basketball last year, and one thing we hung our hat on was on the defensive end. And Trevor always came in and provided energy. And not just energy, but he's always in the right spots. You look at the Georgetown game, he had 10 points, but he also had 4 rebounds in that first half. So, he can do so many different things defensively for us. And, with the basketball, he's really improved. And he's had 2 years now, and that redshirt year was really important. But the game speed, getting out and getting his feet wet was really important. And you see him go on the road to Marquette and makes 2 great plays off the dribble. So we know it's there. He's done it all preseason, shot the ball well, and made plays. So I think it's just for him getting game reps and putting it all together.
That last play against Michigan, when he had that last shot and there was struggle, you could see that at the end of the game he took it really hard. Boeheim said he did the best play he could. He did what he could in that position. How do you respond to something like that? And how have you seen him respond to it moving forward from that moment right after the game to where he's at now?
Well, as a player, you're going to always second guess what you did, especially in losses, especially in that magnitude. And, the one thing that's our job. We have to reaffirm to Trevor that he made the right play. We tried to set a pin down for James. It wasn't available, but we needed to make a quick play. He got in the lane, got a soft shot on it, and gave us an opportunity to offensive rebound if it came off. We just didn't get it. So the biggest thing is to put it behind you. It's a new season. Just know that you have, the coaches have your back. He made the right decision. It didn't work out, but we had no problem with the decision he made because he needed to make a quick decision on his feet. Sometimes they don't work out, but new year and new goals, and hopefully move forward.
Lastly, Michael Benajay, what can you say about what he's been able to do? Coach talks about him playing at the 1 and the 2, comfortable in the 3. What have you taken away from his game?
Versatile. Mike can do a lot of different things. What he did last year in his redshirt year, or in his transfer year, he really, really developed with the basketball. And to watch his progression from that point to now, and all of a some, watch him run certain stretches in practice from the point guard position is really impressive. He's picked it up quickly. I think he just adds so much to us. 6'7" guard, 6'6", 6'7" guard who could handle, make shots, get in the lane, and defend and rebound. That's a luxury not a lot of places have. And, we're really, really fortunate that Mike's here. And the fact that he is able to play the one, I think is a testament to how hard he's worked from this past season.